Out of your driveway every day, having a blowout or a flat tire is probably the last thing on your mind.
But one Lowndes County resident says for her it is a daily fear. Our Cash Matlock joins us in the studio with more on this story. Cash.
Guys, Jennifer Sanders has lived next to Steel Dynamics for a little over a year now. Already, she says the fallen scrap metal has cost her thousands of dollars in new tires and other car repairs.
That's where the busted tires and the busted windshields come from, right there.
Jennifer Sanders walks along Old Macon Road near her home in Lowndes County. She's looking for scrap metal, something that isn't always visible at first glance.
They're hauling. You get sharp pieces like this, little shards.
Even though Sanders has only lived here for a little over a year, her mother-in-law has lived here for 10 years, before the steel mill opened. Sanders says there's no telling how many pounds of scrap metal she's collected over the last decade, some pieces dating back to 2014.
It's constant anxiety because you don't want to leave your driveway because you know that you're going to have to look and possibly run over some metal scrap in the road. And
Sanders has 2 children. She says her fear is amplified when they are with her in the car.
But it's very frightening to think that if I run over something, that they could be in the car with me when I have a blowout or something on the highway, and it scares me to death thinking that they could be in the car with me when something like that happens.
We contacted Steel Dynamics. Here's their statement. SDI is aware of the issue and is sympathetic to the concerns raised. The scrap is unloaded at the port and transported to the mill by third parties. Those parties are local and understand their responsibility to contain the material. To help the community, SDI pays to clean the roads with the magnet. Sanders says that's simply not enough.
I feel that the steel company is responsible because they are the ones who contract out the haulers. The haulers are responsible because they're the ones that haul it from point A to point B. We should be able to drive on the roads and not have to worry about being injured, you know.
Sanders also said on any given day, Steel Dynamics magnet will collect 35 to 75 pounds of scrap metal off the road.